I'm back. All right, so my light in my kitchen has gone out. One of the fluorescent bulbs has gone out. If you're familiar with fluorescent bulbs at all, you will know that if one goes out, the whole thing goes to pot. So, you know what? It is what it is. So, I got my light from my camera on. That should do us all right. So anyway, so we're going to be cooking some mackerel cakes. We're going to give it the old college try because I've made salmon patties before. But my mom makes amazing salmon patties, and so we're going to do it with mackerel instead because I bought mackerel because it was cheaper. And it's been sitting around for a minute, and before it goes bad, I want to go ahead and get this party started. So, anyway, if you're not doing anything, if you're not doing crap, don't do crap with me. How about that? All right. So, here we go. I have so let me position this so you can actually see what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay, so hopefully you can see I got my mackerel in here. I got 1 can of mackerel because I'm not going to make that many cakes because I didn't want to, if I mess this up, I didn't want to screw up, you know, a bunch of it. So anyway, I want to debone these basically. So I'm going to open these bad boys up, and this side is fine. We don't have anything on this side, but this side is the side that has the spine. I don't know if you can actually see that or not, but we don't want that in our stuff. The little bones are not that big of a deal because once you mash everything up, they're going to get crushed up because they're really, really soft since this is already, I don't know if you call it pre-cooked. I guess that's considered pre-cooked. So, get all that I can see out of there. All right, so I got my spine out, and I'm just going to kind of crush this up and break it up. I did remove some of the skin off the back, but I just want to crush that up to make sure, because there is nothing worse than biting into this bad boy and getting a mouthful of spine. I do know that from doing the salmon. So, yeah. So anyway, we're going to break that up. Just kind of break all of this stuff up here. Like I said, those little tiny soft bones are all going to get crushed up in here anyway, so we should be good. And this here, we're going to open this dude up. Just stick my knife in. And like I said, this is the side. None of the bones are on this side, so we're good on that side. And then we're going to just kind of go in here and gently scoop out our spine particles. Here we go. Look at that. Look how nice that came out. Look how nice that came out. Yep, got a bone right there. All right. Like I said, I am taking out the bones that I can physically feel or see. But the rest of them, like I said, they just all just gets broken up. This dude got one more. This side, we don't have anything. This side, because that's a big piece of skin right there. I'm going to throw that away. I don't need extra skin. And like I said, I'm just driving along the bottom of the spine here. We're going to pick that up, toss that dude out. Hopefully this is going to be a quick video, because then I'm going to do, we're going to do chicken noodle soup. And when I say chicken noodle soup couldn't be any easier, you're going to be like, oh my God, why, oh why am I eating chicken noodle soup out of the can? Because can we all agree that chicken noodle soup out of the can is disgusting? So I'm just kind of scraping this skin off the back. There we go. Scraping a little bit of that off. All right. Okay, so now we're going to break up all of this. Breaking it up, breaking it. I know, and you guys are like, I don't even see your face. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Hopefully. There we go. Now you guys got a better shot of my belly. So we're going to break up all of this. There we go. And I'm sorry it took me so long to get back online, but I had to run to the grocery store, and that's pretty good. I had to run to the grocery store because, and then wash my hands off. I had to run to the grocery store because I was tired of waiting on my stuff to thaw. And so I was like, you know what? So we're going to add an egg to this because we're going to need an egg to bind it. And I did wash my hands, by the way, guys. So just so you guys are aware, I am dealing with clean hands. I'll put a little bit of garlic into this. I'll put about that much in, about a, what is that, teaspoon? I don't know. About a teaspoon. You know, eyeball it. I like garlic, so there's never going to be such a thing as too much garlic for me. I'm going to start to stir this together here. Now, and I'm also kind of mashing it while I go along just to make sure it's good and, you know, we don't have any huge chunks of mackerel in there. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know that my mother's gonna say something. I think this is gonna taste really, really good, and I'm gonna say why. Is because this reminds me a lot of tuna. And I love tuna, so there's that. So now we're just going to cut a little bit. I want just a little bit of onion in here. And of course, you know, I can never find anything I need when I need it. Okay. I don't need that much, so let's just gonna do this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Good times, good times. I'm going to try to get a better, I'm going to move the camera closer to the skillet. I don't know how much I'm going to need. Let's try. Let's start with like that much. And then I'm just trying to cut this up very fine. Because I love onion. And I like to be able to taste my onion and stuff. But other people don't, you know. And not that anybody else besides me is actually going to eat this, but, you know, there's that. So, I am still here, by the way. Me and all my brightly colored lipstick and makeup and fun stuff. So, anyway, like I said, I'm just chopping this up. I'm going to lean over a little bit, talk to you guys. I'm not leaning, my hair is not leaning over, no worry. Not over my pan. Okay. It's looking like, that's probably enough. So, I'm going to say of a regular onion, a quarter of an onion should do you. You can even put in garlic powder if that's what moves you. If you don't have a fresh onion, do this, you know? I'm going to go ahead and get my, before I put my panko in. Ooh, that looks good. Okay. before I put my panko in, let's set that off to the side here. I'm going ahead and get my oil started. I'm using olive oil. Oh, I'm using the rest of my olive oil. But you know about that. Alright, so still mixing this dude up. Let's put this there. I'm thanking God for my Febreze plug-ins now. Otherwise, this whole house is stink of fish. Okay, there's that. Now I need some salt and pepper. Put a little bit of parsley in mine. I think I put parsley in just about everything. So, you know, if you see that, I've become kind of addicted to it. So, you know, there's that. And then I need my black pepper, not basil. There's my black pepper. Okay. Here we go. Got my black pepper. And I got my little bit of my seasoned salt that doesn't have the cap on it. So we're going to be very careful with this. Matter of fact, let's do this, because I'm heavy-handed with stuff. Okay, so I'm putting about that much of that in there. And now I'm putting in, these are just, if you got panko or breadcrumbs, whatever you got, either one will work. So, because I need this to come together, you know, be able to stick together in a patty type form. So, and I may end up putting another egg in this because, let's see. Let's see how much this comes together. How much moisture we got going on here. Somebody, look, when I say my phone has not stopped blowing up, yeah. Okay, actually, let's see. I think we might be good. Yep. I think we might be good. So I got my little patty right here. It's going to start forming patties about the size of, you know, whatever. Size of your palm, whatever you want to do. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. So I'm forming them into balls and I'm just smashing them. That's all I'm doing. Like that. See? Does cold weather make you guys want to cook? I don't know what it does me. Like when I'm trapped in the house, I don't know if that's some fat girl stuff or just like nesting because it's cold outside. I don't know. So I got this other one here that's kind of tiny. So I'm going to plop that one in there. All right. So, got that. Whew, it is coming down out here. It is really, really starting to snow hard now. Okay. My oil is not quite ready here, people. Turn this up. I don't know why it feels like this particular burner doesn't, like this is my favorite burner, but it acts like it doesn't want to cooperate. Here we go. Alrighty, so we got that. We're waiting on our oil to heat up here. So I'm going to set this off to the side until that shakes out. And I had some, and the reason I decided on, hey Pauline. The reason I decided on fried potatoes and onions was because I had some potatoes that I gotta use before they go bad, because they were starting to grow little eyeballs. I was looking at them, they were looking at me. So I peeled the eyes off of them as best I could, and I'm moving my camera here. We don't want to do that. We really don't want to do that. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut them up. Now, you can peel your potatoes. These potatoes are the small ones, so I'm not going through all of that. That seemed like more effort than what it was worth. And around here, nobody really cares. So, you know, if the skin to the potato bothers you, then peel your potatoes. Just as simple. It's all about individual choice. We all have choices, don't we? So, and I'm going to use I had literally had a whole bag of these. And I can't even remember what I bought them for. But tomorrow I'm going to make a pot roast. And so I'm just going to stick these dudes in there with them. And maybe we'll do a pot roast tomorrow. This is, like I said, really, really easy. And these will cook. Shouldn't take that long for the, what you call it, to cook. The, the mackerel cake. So, and my husband, I hope we don't get snowed in so bad, because he has got to fix this light in this kitchen is killing me softly. Okay, then we got everybody cut up. So, there's these guys. Got all of those guys cut up. Now, I want to put a little bit of seasoned salt on these. Put a little bit of garlic into them. Then we're going to cut up our onions. I'm going to use this one. Alright, so I want to cut up my onion in here. Now I'm going to put a lot of onion in this. This isn't all the onion I'm going to use. I just want to use what I've already got here. I have another piece somewhere. Here it is. You guys like fried potatoes and onions, I hope. And I think our oil should just about be ready. And go ahead and put our cakes in. I don't know why, I just find cooking so relaxing. Just, Alright, now I need some black pepper. Black pepper, and we're going to put, where are my chives at? I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of chives on this bad boy. And, of course, a little bit of parsley. Because, you know, what doesn't go with parsley? You know? mix all that up. There we go. Now, what are we saying here, Kelly? Oh, you love fried potatoes? Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am. You better know it. Okay, so I'm also going to put a little bit of seasoned salt in there, but I'm also putting a little bit of just regular salt in here, too. Not a whole lot. To me. Remember what I said, people. Make your food the way you like to make your food. You're the one that's got to eat it. So, you know. Alright, so, isn't that gorgeous? See, isn't that pretty? Now, I'm going to stick this in a skillet. But first, we're going to put our... Turn this down a little bit. We don't want to set fire to anything. I'm going to... Put those dudes right there. Get those started. Then, let's see. This skillet going to be big enough, I hope? No, probably not. Well, you know what? We're going to make it shake. So, alright, so we got our pan for our potatoes here. Yeah, that's big enough. It's going to have to be. It's gonna, you know, sometimes you're going to make things, you just have to do what you have to do. You know, if I got to make 2 batches, I got to make 2 batches. Alright, now I need a little bit of oil. There's my grandmother used to say Earl. A little bit of Earl. I'm not deep frying it. I just want enough to cover the bottom of the pan. Alright, so let's heat that bad boy up. And so we're gonna let these dudes cook for a minute. And then I'm going to get the, you like how I got my head kind of just stuck in the camera here? There we go. Nice double chin shot. So, I'm letting my grease heat up, and then we're going to get these dudes dumped into the, you know, their bath of oil, and get them frying. And then we're going to get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this video after we get this into the pan, and then I'm going to come back and then we're going to start on the chicken noodle soup, which is super, super easy. And then we can also be cooking this stuff while we're getting the other, you know, multitasking. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's finish up with this, because we're going to put this, tell you what, let's move him over here. Do this a little bit closer. How's that? Is that any better? Wait a minute. How's that? Is that better? Feel like that's better. Okay, so I'm waiting on my oil, and I'm just going to drop a little bit of water in here to see where we're at. If this dude's ready or not. Not quite. So, you know, how's it going with you guys otherwise? I hope well. Ooh, looking good. Alright, I think we're coming to a point where we can start putting in our stuff now. Our potatoes. So, whoop. Now that is going to be a thing of beauty right there. That's what that's going to be. Okay. There's that. And then, see how this dude is coming along. Because I want to make sure everybody stays together. Nobody sticks. Nobody is sticking. That is beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. So I am going to, okay. So I've already got most of my stuff prepped for my chicken noodle soup. So I'm going to kill this one. And we'll check on this one, you know, at the very end, of course, of all of the cooking. We'll check on everything and see how everything turned out. So I'll be right back. Come back if you want to join me for chicken noodle soup, homemade. And I promise you, you will never, ever, ever, when you see how simple this is, you're never going to want to eat canned chicken noodle soup again. Because, you know, this is pretty awesome. All right. Stay fabulous.